Welcome to Soul Sync.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Soul Sync. Y'all are getting a solo episode today because I went ahead and I gave an incredible little pep talk in Lotus Lifts yesterday. And me and Taylor were like, this is so good. It should go on the podcast. So this week's episode is going to be sponsored by Lotus Lifts, baby. And I wanted to take a second to tell you guys about the biggest sale we have done for this entire year. Oh my goodness. If you guys have been listening to the podcast and you've been hearing me and Taylor talk about how good we feel after our walks, how good we feel after our workouts, if you want to build up your confidence, you want to be going to the gym of your dreams, you want to pick up that barbell, knew exactly what you're doing, feeling like a badass, this is the opportunity for you. Okay? If you've been wanting to hit PRs, be the happiest that you've been in just every sense and every area of your life because you're shifting your mindset so that you're allowed to be open and ready to receive your dream body, receive your dream career, receive your dream relationships, all while having your virtual gym besties by your motherfucking side cheering you on so you never want to quit. This is going to be the opportunity for you, okay? We have exclusive offers. We have payment plans. We have $1,200 off the paid in full. This is an incredible sale, and I really just wanted to give you guys the opportunity and the invitation to personally join me for our one-on-one and or regular coaching of Lotus Lifts because, babe, it is time to change your motherfucking life. And this is exactly what I want to go over when it comes to this little pep talk that we're having here. I want you guys to see and I want you guys to get a visual of what it would look like if I was talking to myself, okay? If Coach Sami needed to coach myself, if I needed to coach my clients, what would this look like? And what would this feel like? All right, so let's dive into it. In case you needed to hear this today, or in case this has not been said enough lately, I want you to know that I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of all of the hard work that you've been putting into the changes and the investments within yourself, your time, your energy, your money. I'm so proud of how dedicated you are. And even when you don't feel like it, you show up 100% to the best of your ability. Because, girl, at the end of the day, you are doing more than you were doing last week. You're doing more than you were doing when you first started. And what is most important, what I believe is our goal of this journey, of this life, is to be 1% better every single fucking day. And I really want you guys to think about what being 1% better actually means. Because it doesn't mean going from doing absolutely nothing at all, not working on yourself, not having a self development journey, not caring about yourself, to being 100% better. That's crazy. That's 100% better, right? We want to just be 1% better. Because when you first started, you were doing nothing. You weren't journaling, you weren't meditating, you weren't working out at all, you weren't mindfully moving your body, you weren't thinking about what you were eating. Maybe you were just waking up, you have 15 minutes to get to work, you're rushing out of bed, and then all of a sudden you're at work and you're fucking miserable all day. Maybe you just eat out every single day. You just had a ton of frozen meals. You didn't even know what protein was. Maybe you didn't even know what different gyms were around you. You didn't even know what options you had. You didn't give a fuck about going to the gym, right? Maybe you were drinking every single goddamn night, just like I was, because your job was surrounded with people who were doing that and made that normal. Maybe you're coming from taking drugs and using supplements in that kind of way to get you through day by day. And now you have actual natural energy, right? Maybe this is where you started. I want you to think about there. I want you to think about how far you've already come. And then I want you to think about now and how far you've just allowed yourself to transcend since then. Because now you're to the point where you're aware of all of that. You're aware of the things that are not beneficial in your life. And that awareness is key. And you need to be aware of what's going on around you. You need to be aware of what actions you're taking, what habits you have in order to change them and adjust them if needed, right? So you have this awareness now. You have this desire. You want to be healthier. You want to go to the gym. You want to journal. You want to have healthier relationships. You want to feel better. And maybe right now you're struggling a little bit. Maybe right now you're really just feeling stressed with the holidays and you're not really sure what direction you want to take. I want you to take some time and I want you to evaluate yourself and I want you to see what you have been doing. How far have you come? What action steps have you been taking? Because oftentimes we will focus on the things we're not doing, on the things that we don't want, rather than focusing on what we are doing and what we do want. So maybe you're beating yourself up, but when you think about it, you're like, oh, I actually have been getting some walks in. I actually have been hitting the gym 2 to 3 times a week when I was only doing one or I was doing none before that. Maybe you actually understand what protein is and you're paying attention to what you put in your body. Maybe you're not to the point that you're tracking your macros and understand what calories is, but maybe you can feel the difference, right? Maybe you feel how good and how much energy you have when you eat protein. And when people say, oh, yeah, protein is amazing for you, it helps you build muscle, you have so much more energy, you actually know what they're talking about because you can relate to it now, right? So take a moment because you've come so far. So I want you to keep going. You came from doing no workouts. You came out from not even knowing where the gym fucking was, what options you had, to now you're consistently going 2 to 3 times a week. That's a really, really, really big win. Maybe you're not at the barbell. Maybe you're not at the Smith machine and you're still just working with those dumbbells and those kettlebells. You're still just working to show up for yourself when you don't want to. But that is a win in itself. Maybe you're only meditating for 5 minutes and you're like, oh, all of the greats meditate for 20 to 30 minutes. Bitch, who cares? Who cares? 5 minutes is more than enough, okay? And you need to start seeing it that way. So rather than putting all of this pressure on yourself, I want you to understand that this is a lifestyle. Self-development, self-care, your health, fitness, body. This is going to be something that you're working on for the rest of your lives. I mean, shit, as we should be, right? Because when we're talking about moving our body, going to the gym, practicing mindfulness, what food we're putting in our body, how we're talking to ourselves, this is our vessel. Our body is everything. It's how we do everything. It's how we walk. It's how we talk. It's how we work. It's how we have sex. It's literally how we do everything. So if you want to be able to enjoy the things that you have in your life that we were put on this planet to enjoy, I want you to remember, you need to have a healthy body and you need to have a healthy mindset in order to do so. And I want you guys to think about this little topic that really helps bring me out of ungratefulness, because whenever I think about how maybe I'm not getting the results that I want, or I'm not feeling as great in my body, or I start feeling ungrateful, I think about what it would feel like if I didn't have legs. And I think about my cousin who was in a wheelchair for all of my life and watching him need help with every single movement that he made. Any shower, anytime he wanted to go outside, anytime that he wanted to eat, he needed somebody to help him. And he didn't have any sort of privacy. And I think about how much of a privilege it is. And it really humbles me. And it makes me so fucking grateful. And you already know that it gets my ass into the gym. It gets my ass outside for a walk because I'm feeling grateful. And I know that my cousin, if he could do these things again in this lifetime, he would. I know that if he could walk outside, he would give anything to do that by himself. He would give anything to be able to just take care of himself. And we take that shit for granted. We complain about it. We think that it's a burden. We think that it's a chore. So if you start thinking that deep, if you start feeling grateful for that small aspect that we have of our lives, the ability and the privilege to do these things, to take care of ourselves, to take care of our body, then it's not going to be a checklist of things getting done. It is going to become something that you get to fucking do. Because there's a lot of people in this lifetime right now that don't get this privilege. And I really want you guys to sit with this and take this. And I want you to think about how you've been showing up for yourself and how you've been feeling about this. And I want you to allow this podcast to just completely reframe that perspective and energy. Because when you start thinking about the people who don't have the things that you have, yeah, it's going to humble you really fucking quickly. So I want you guys to think about how this healthy perspective, healthy mindset, self-development, working on yourself is an overall lifestyle, okay? And it's about really honoring what your body needs in each set moment, what your mindset, your mental, just you as a soul needs in every single moment. And then building that consistency and that self-love within yourself. Because therefore, you are going to have so much love and appreciation for the path that you are already on, right? So whether where you're at right now is where you want to be, you're so much farther from where you came from. So queen, kings, take a moment to celebrate that. Take a moment to be proud of yourself because I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. And you need to be proud of yourself because that journey from there to here is such an amazing accomplishment. And it's a mirror of just how far you're going to go. As you continue down this path, you're going to be living your best gosh darn life. Okay? Because that's what you've been doing. So when you come at it from this point of view, there's no need to stress. There's no need to worry. And there's no need to put all of this fucking pressure on yourself. Okay? Enjoy it. Enjoy all of it because it's never going to happen again. We do not get any day back. We only live one life. You only have one body. So I want you to make sure that you are making the most of it and that you're fully enjoying it. Because in case you have not heard this enough, you deserve to be happy. You deserve to live the life of your dreams. You deserve to have everything that you want. And it all starts in here. It starts with your heart. It starts with your body and ultimately in your soul. So I hope that this pep talk is exactly what you needed today. And I hope that this resonates with at least one of you. Because like I said, our goal is just to be better 1% every single day. And I believe that our goal is to be 1% more of a contribution to making this world a better place. So if I touch just one of you today, that is everything that I can ask for. I would be so eternally grateful because I'm so grateful for my line of work and I'm so grateful that this is something that I get to do every single day. So if this resonated with you, if this was the pep talk that you needed, please go ahead and DM me at Sami Ruess. That's going to be SAMIRUESS with an underscore on Instagram and TikTok. I would love to know how this impacted you. I'd love to know how this helped you because at the end of the day, I really just want to positively impact your life. And if this was something you needed to hear, if you have not been told these things often enough, or you just really needed this push, I'd love to know that I helped you. Even if that's just making you smile, even if it's just making you laugh. Because honestly, I love doing that. And I love hearing how these things really help impact your days in a more positive way, or how the podcast impacts your days in a more positive way. All right. And If you guys are interested in continuing on your journey and up leveling your lives through fitness, enjoying it, eating your favorite foods, having a good time at the gym, dancing for cardio, really up leveling your lives mentally, physically, spiritually, and you've been interested in joining the Lotus Lifts program, I invite you to message me about my Black Friday sale because, girl, this is the lowest price of the year that I've offered. And I'm so fucking excited because this was the time that I really started to see progress within my own health and fitness journey. I just made a live about this on Tuesday if you want to go back and watch it, about how investing in a Black Friday sale totally changed my life. And it helped me build my career. It helped me build my mindset. It helped me travel the world. It helped me be the person that I'm so proud to be and continue to be the person that I strive to be. Because even though I'm proud of how far I come, I got fucking dreams and I know I'm gonna hit it, and I want you guys to hit it too. Okay, so I invite you to please DM me. I'm here to answer any questions at all. If you're interesting, you wanted to have a different perspective, you wanted to have a happier life overall, including fitness, this is going to be the program for you. And I'm so excited to invite you. I'm so excited to have you. All right. So that is my pep talk for the day. Oh my gosh. I hope that it resonates with you. If it did, please feel free, send this to your bestie, okay? Send this to someone that you really feel like needs to hear this pep talk. And go ahead and leave a 5-star motherfucking review, okay? I know this was preaching to your souls, so I would love to hear how this impacts you. Until next time, I hope you guys have the best day of your motherfucking life and just keep living as you should. All right? Mwah. I love you guys. Bye.